Shalom, shalom. First one, give all praises and honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Most High God. Yahweh Shai is the Son of God. The true names of the Most High and the Son. Again, Yahweh is the Most High God. Yahweh Shai is the Son of God. The true names of the Most High and the Son. Alright, this lesson is going to be concerning beauty. Right, beauty is vain. Right, this for the men and women. Both. Right, because in this society, we are so focused on how we look, what we wear. You know, we in this society, our people desire finest thing. You know, designer clothing, designer shoes, designer shirts. In fact, in this society, if you have those things, you are set on a pedestal, if you will. You are you have a reputation. You have honor amongst men, which that's vain glory. Right? Beauty is vain. That's the highlight of this video. Let's get Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30. It says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. You know, and that's all, you know, young men, young women care about. Even, you know, even when they get of age, they care about how they wear. I mean, what they look like to others, man. They care about people's opinions. Right, so lucky, but they care about people's opinions, man. And that's not supposed to be so. You know? Here we live in the last days, and all hell about to break loose. World War III has been rumors of wars sounding, if you will. And Jake worrying about what shoes he wearing. Or Jake desiring, you know, to get some designer shoes to look, you know, cool to others, man. Here you got people, really young children, young men, young women, killing themselves because they're getting bullied for what they wear. That's the state of the people today, in this age. Right, it says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. Really, this applies for the woman. It's talking about the woman, but I'm using it for the man as well. You know, man, you know, really, females should really care about things like that. You know, how they dress, what they dress, you know, makeup, stuff like that. But now, you have men out here cutting their beards off, that they may look, that their outward appearance may look comely unto others. Man, that's vain, man. That's wicked as well, cutting your beard off. You know? Shit, in this society, people will be less confident if they don't got their shape up, beard cut, you know, shoes, the right clothing. You know? And that's, you know, and not knocking any brother or sister down, but that's the vein. We have to be higher than that, better than that. You know? Let's get this. This Job chapter 6, verse 28. Now therefore be content. Look upon me, for it is evident unto you. Which when you go into the word evident, when you go into the word content, it means, and this is Job speaking this. Now, if you don't know about Job, he was a very rich man. He had great abundance, great substance. He had a great family. And again, going to substance, he had, you know, many possessions like animals, beasts, cattle, you know, land, house, you know, servants. You know, he had, you know, honor or glory amongst men around him. You know, and I'm sure he dressed the part. He dressed, you know, very, very fine, if you will. Very, you know, comely. Fine meaning what? You know, fine dressing, if you will. You know, and he lost all of that in a moment. Right? He was cursed. Meaning what, his skin, you know, he gained some type of skin disease or something like that. Or some, you know, some that happened to his skin. So he was put low in the dust. Right? So ultimately, the point is be content. Let's read it again. Job chapter 6, verse 28. It says, now therefore be content. Look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Man, think about Job, man. You could lose all that. When all hell break loose tomorrow, is that gonna matter? Is that design shoes gonna matter? Or is that design clothing, fine clothing is gonna matter? Is that royal apparel gonna matter? Sure, dress the part. Dress, decent and in order and modestly, especially for the woman. Right? Not neglecting that or disregarding that, because that's very important. But trying to wear designer clothes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, stuff like that, that's vain, man. Which vain goes into empty, fruitless, or worthless. Really, what do it profit you? But for a moment give you vain glory, empty glory in this world. Really, the real clothing that you, spiritually speaking, the real clothing that you should put on is a righteousness. That's the garment you should put on, righteousness. You should fear the Lord, get wisdom, because His wisdom is a crown of glory upon thy head, man. That's the things that you should wear, spiritually, metaphorically speaking, if you will. So ultimately, in fact, going back into Proverbs, let's go back to Proverbs real quick. Proverbs chapter 29, Proverbs chapter 30, verse 7, it says, 2 things have I required of thee, deny me them not before I die. It says, remove me far from vanity, from emptiness, worthlessness. That's vanity, man. For the females, man, it's vanity, man. Right? Because you got females in this world that want to get bigger beauties and stuff like that, bigger asses, bigger cleaves. I already say some modest, but bigger boobs, if you will. Put it straight like that. I was ready to say cleavages, but that's wrong. But but yeah, you have females want bigger boobs. Want to make their lips bigger. Going to the surgeon, man, and get surgery upon themselves, man, done upon themselves. That's vanity. That's all vanity, man. It says, and there's nothing wrong with man and woman should have good hygiene, man. That's a fact. But you men out there that worry too much about hairlines and cutting your beards off, that's vanity, man. Be a man, man. Keep that beard, man. It says, remove me far from vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. That's another thing. You don't want to be rich, man. Nor do you shouldn't desire to look rich. Right? Because you got a lot of people who make themselves rich when they really poor. They wear, fine clothing, designer, but they really poor, man. That's vanity as well. And that's folly as well, man. Why you wear all that things when you really don't got money, man? Just so you can look beautiful outwardly. And really, beauty, it's not, really a word just applied for girls. Beauty, synonymous to the word handsome, comely, you know? But, that's vanity. And Lord willing just give you better perspective. This second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 47, it says, "And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith the Lord." Because you worrying too much about vanity. You worrying about decking your house, decking your possessions, decking yourself with all fine things and magnificent materialistic things, man. You worrying about the chain, the jewelry, stuff like that. You're not worrying about your salvation, man. You're not worrying about judgment, man. That's vanity, man. In fact, let's go into the word deck. Go into the word deck, man. Deck means to a covering. Covering. There will be adorn, which that's another thing. Jewelry, that's adorning yourself. Array or clothes with something ornamental. Jake wanna have all the jewelry, man. Jake wanna have the chain, the gold chain with diamonds in it. They still poor, man. It says to cover, which really does what it going to adorn, array, clothe with something ornamental. It says also, when you go into it in an etymology dictionary, it means to be beautiful to look at. That's all Jake want, worried about, man. Design and stuff like that. Chains and, jewelry, man. That's vanity. It says to going to the word adorn means to order, to furnish, meaning to better, that's vanity, man. Really, you messed up in the mind if you want your beauty, your ass to be bigger, titties bigger, lips bigger, and that's how show you the mind state of the people. Here it is. You got men out here really getting their really, I forgot what it's called. You got men out here and women out here getting surgery on their face. Why? That's worthless. That's empty, vain, man. Because it's not gonna matter in the world to come, and this world is close to ending, close to the end. Let's read it again. It says, "And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, the cars," which ain't nothing wrong. And again, nothing wrong with transportation. But, desiring, the Lamborghinis, Ferraris, man, that's vanity, man. Right? Jake will buy things like that and still struggle. Because they want to appear rich. But they still poor. It says, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith the Lord. Like as in whore, so like it says, like as in whore, envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteousness hate iniquity. When she deck herself, and shall accuse her to her face. Right, so like it says, when he cometh that shall defend him, that lightly searcheth out every sin upon earth. Right? Right, so ultimately that's the whole, highlight of this video is what? You don't gotta worry about designer clothing, man. No, ultimately be modest, be decent, be in order on how you dress. Nope. I'm not neglecting, what you wear and stuff like that. What you wear is very important. In fact, what you wear tells, a person about yourself. How a man dressed, you could tell a person. No, but the whole point is what? Stop worrying about designer clothing, man. You don't gotta, dress, for people, man. You don't gotta wear the cool shoes. You don't gotta keep up with the fashion. Hey, dress how you wanna dress, man. So like responding to somebody. Let's get this real quick. In fact, let's get this. Let's get this. Just lock your bear with me. Bear with me. Let's get this real quick. This Job chapter 14 verse 10, it says, "But man dieth and wasteth away, yet man giveth up the ghost, and where is he?" So hey, you gonna return into the dust, man. A lot of you gonna return into the dust, man. A lot of you going into hell, which is the grave. So be mindful of the type of desires you have, man. Don't be covetous over vanity. But I'm gonna close off on that. Lord willing, this video is edifying. Double honors to the elders of the house of David. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Salute and shalom to the fellow laborers in his truth. And all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Also, another thing, Jake wanna look better than the other man. Jake wanna especially females and also the men wanna look better than the other man. Be trying to one up another man. Alright, but I'm gonna close out on that. Shalom, salute.